Hi, I'm Tracye McQuirter with By Any Greens Necessary, and we're going to show you how to make delicious and nutritious quick vegan meals. And first up is our vegan Big Mush Pizza. And we're making our vegan pizza, and we start with a vegan pizza crust, and you can actually get whatever pizza crust you like. This one is a whole grain pizza crust, mainly with organic corn. And we're going to start with putting olive oil on it, and I use organic extra virgin olive oil. And we're going to follow that with some nutritional yeast. And nutritional yeast is a yeast, and it kind of looks like cheese. If you can see that it flakes kind of like Parmesan cheese, and it gives it that cheesy taste that you want in pizza. And it's great because it has loads of B vitamins and zinc, so it's very good for you to eat every day. And we're going to follow that with some sauteed onions and garlic, which we sauteed in our olive oil. And we're also going to add some organic cherry tomatoes that we've already sliced in half. And then we're going to add capers. And I use capers instead of, well, today I'm using them instead of olives. I normally use olives, but they're so expensive when you get them organic and pitted. And capers give you a very similar taste to olives, and they're about half the price. So we're going to use that to make our pizza today, and they're very good, and that's what they look like. And we're also going to add some Bragg's liquid aminos, which I've just poured in a bowl so we can actually measure it for the pizza, and that gives it the salty soy taste. And then we're just going to add some cayenne pepper, and that's pretty much it. Those are simple ingredients. So let's get started. First, we take the olive oil, and I use about a tablespoon. Almost forgot, we want to make sure we sprinkle on 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast and 1 tablespoon of liquid aminos on top of our pizza. And what we're going to do is put the crust just like this in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. That's what our crust calls for. And then we're going to take it out of the oven and then put our toppings on. Okay? While the pizza's in the oven, we saute 1/4 red onion and 3 cloves of garlic and 1 tablespoon of olive oil until the onions are translucent. And this is what our pizza looks like when we take it out of the oven after 10 minutes. Delicious. We're adding our sauteed onions and garlic. That's the first thing we add after we take it out of the oven. Spread it around. And now we're going to add the rest of our ingredients, our cherry tomatoes. Just put them right on top. They look beautiful. You really want to make sure that they're ripe. Spread them all around. And next we're going to add our capers. And we want to make sure that we get them all over the pizza. Spreading them all around, making sure you get them on the sides. There we go. And finally, we're going to add our avocados, one of my favorite foods. And sometimes I call this a big mush pizza. Just depending on how pretty you want it. If it's just you, just pile the stuff right on top. Just load it up. There we go. And that is just going to be really filling, a really delicious meal. And because I really love the taste of this nutritional yeast, I'm going to add a little more on the top. And we'll take about a tablespoon and we just sprinkle that right on top. And I'm just going to add a few more dashes of cayenne pepper to give it that wonderful kick at the end. And now we're done. I'm just going to put it in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes just to warm up the ingredients that I put on top. and it will be ready to eat. And this is our final product, our vegan Big Mush pizza. It looks delicious. I can't wait to eat it. Join us next time. Thank you.